While you were tracking your monthly budget, the definition of the middle class was quietly changing. High interest rates aren't just making loans more expensive, they're restructuring the global economy. Behind closed doors, a slow wealth transfer is unfolding, and it's separating asset owners from debt holders. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the old rules of middle-class wealth no longer apply in this high-rate era. For over a decade, the global economy operated on cheap money. Low interest rates encouraged borrowing, asset accumulation, home ownership, business expansion. Debt was inexpensive. Assets inflated. And middle-class wealth grew through leverage. That environment is over. We're now in a structurally higher-rate world, and higher rates change everything. When interest rates rise, mortgages cost more, car loans cost more, credit card balances cost more, business financing costs more. But wages do not adjust instantly. That difference is the squeeze. Higher borrowing costs act like a silent tax. It's not collected by governments, but by the structure of the financial system itself. More income goes towards servicing debt, less goes toward accumulating assets. As borrowing becomes expensive, ownership becomes harder. Homeownership declines. Long-term financing slows. Asset accumulation stalls. Instead, a shift occurs. Rent instead of buy. Lease instead of own. Subscribe instead of accumulate. An asset-light lifestyle emerges, not always by choice, but by necessity. The middle class transitions from building equity to servicing access. High interest rates create two economic classes: those who own assets financed in the Larat era, and those trying to enter at today's rates. The first group benefits from locked-in cheap debt. The second faces elevated barriers. Over time, this compounds. Wealth concentrates among those already positioned. Mobility slows for those outside. This is the restructuring. The more income goes toward debt servicing, rent, financing costs. Discretionary spending shrinks, savings shrink, investment capacity shrinks. The middle class becomes consumption constrained, not because they earn less, but because structural costs are higher. This is not about panic, it's about adaptation. In a high-rate world, liquidity matters, low debt exposure matters, cash flow discipline matters. The strategy shifts from aggressive leverage to resilient positioning. Those who understand the structural shift can adjust. Those who ignore it feel squeezed. High interest rates are not temporary discomfort. They are structural forces. They redefine affordability. They redefine ownership. They redefine the middle class itself. And in this new environment, wealth is no longer built on easy leverage. It is built on discipline, positioning, and adaptability. The rules have changed. The question is whether your strategy has.